Actually, this band started because an independent label had asked me if I'd consider showcasing, actually. And it was actually my second showcase that they had asked me to put a band together. And I called Abe White.
He had asked me, I guess 4 or 5 months ago, he was asked to do a showcase, and he wanted to use a band or put a full band together for him.
He ended up calling Dave Lemons and Rick Bennick and so forth.
I got a phone call from our bass player, Abe. We played for many years together, and so we got together and did a showcase for Dan. And after we did this showcase, you know, the band felt so good that we felt like, you know, we wanted to just continue on, see what would happen, see how the band could develop.
When I was a little kid and I saw Elvis Presley live on Ed Sullivan's show, and then the Beatles, just, you know, seeing those guys up there playing guitars, thought to myself, I've got to do that. That's really what I want to do in life.
And eventually added another guitar player, Tommy Hatcher.
So I came down to the rehearsal and arrived late and heard them playing, and I knew the minute I heard them from outside that it was going to be a real fun, you know, gig, my kind of music, the stuff I grew up playing.
And then the final piece was Roger Osborne, who ended up playing keys and B3 for the band.
My dad played like banjo and harmonica and guitar and stuff like that, so I remember always just sitting down at the piano and just poking around playing.
The thing about this band is there really isn't any weaknesses. Everybody in the band is extremely strong and very seasoned players. And
they are actually great guitar players, great drummers.
It's such a pleasure to play with people who can play, who are mature and aren't, you know, basket cases.
And I believe this is a time in history right now where you've got 3 generations all coming to one, listening to the same forms of music. I mean, I've got a 14-year-old son who came home the other day and asked me who this band was because he's playing drums. And man, here he is listening to Rush and Neil Peart, you know, and Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, you know, and he's coming home with all these great records.
A real pleasure to go back and play music that, you know, makes you feel like you're a teenager again.
I'd like to just play just great rock and roll because right now in the market I don't see just great rock and roll. I see rock music. I see a huge difference, but what makes us the difference is that, you know, I really want to create strong melodic structures that allow you to be more passionate about the music.
We're doing a tribute basically from 1969 to 1979.
It's all about the music, and it's all about playing with players who can play the style of music that we play with authority.
Basically, if you're a lover of real good, well-played rock and roll music, then this is the band for you.
There's not too many guys out there that can do what we do and do it in the fashion that we do it.
I just really want to, you know, just make great music, and if we become a pace setter, that's great. I'd rather raise the bar anyway.